Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone's Record Service Alan Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner, where we cover everything on the basketball court with the West Green Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Alan Tolliver. Coach,
what's up, buddy?
Where are we at today?
We're at the Critters Corner.
We are at Critters Corner. If you know the purple walls, you know where you're at.
Yeah,
it's
you
one of those.
See the Andy Griffith on that wall.
Oh yeah, it's stacked in here with Andy Griffith stuff.
Greatest show, man.
But if you've ever been in Critters, you know the purple walls right away. We've done it at the back table, I think, every single time that we've done one so far. It's the first one we've done here at Critters today. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but we got a plate here. We talked about Critters last week. We got a lot of our favorites here: chicken tenders, boneless wings, not bone out, and cheddar rounds. That's what we got today. Didn't toss the wings. I didn't know if you wanted them tossed or not.
It didn't matter to me.
I like them just plain Jane.
That's good, man.
I still don't know what we were thinking last week talking about bone out wings.
Dude, I went back and watched it and I was like,
so cringe. We talked about it. I know.
We said it like 10 times too.
I know. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. But at the end of this, we got to get a what is it? A fruity pebble rice crispy. Connor's favorite, whatever it is.
Yeah, fruity pebble, and then there was something else.
Somebody liked a pie.
Yeah, Elijah was it peach pie?
I can't remember.
I don't know. There was a pie.
Somebody liked a pie.
That was Elijah.
Can't remember what Sam's favorite was or Aiden's.
Sam never had one. Was Aiden a no-bake?
I think so.
I think he was.
You can't go wrong with the no-bakes.
No.
No-bakes would probably be mine.
That's mine.
I'm not a big dessert guy, but when it comes to Critters desserts, you got to go with. I go with a no-bake. I'm not gonna say you got to go with one, but
you got to.
You got to try it at least sometime.
The Butterfinger cake's good.
I've never had the Butterfinger cake, but that is intriguing. That is intriguing. But how you been?
Good, man. Kind of good. You know.
I know we got to talk about it. It's definitely my least favorite interview of the year, of course, because it's the last one, knowing that it's the last time we'll sit down and talk for the year, and we, of course, got to talk about the season coming to an end. But on a brighter note, talking about the Eagleton game before we talk about the loss, we had talked about hosting a region game for potentially the first time that we know of since they've started hosting the first-round region games as satellite locations. You get that game against Eagleton. How fun was it being able to host that region game and bring that atmosphere to Malone?
Oh yeah, dude, it was great, and the fans showed out too.
Good.
I mean, the gym was packed. Gates opened at 6, and I looked out the door, and literally there were people lined up outside.
Good.
So it was nice to see that. But no, I mean, we played Eagleton, came out and played well. I mean, we held them 28 or 29 points below their season average. So I mean, defensively we played well. Going into half, we were 20-20, so it was tied. Dude, we just could not make a shot. We went 0 for 12 from 3. Got the looks we wanted. We got inside touches, got kicks, got middle touches, got kicks. Never did we pass it one time, shoot it. Like it was off reversals, it was off inside touches, it was off everything we needed it to be. Just didn't go in. So, I mean, at the end of the day, just not a good night to shoot the ball back. And that kind of seemed to be the story of the last 2 games. We just did not shoot the ball well. But, I mean, we out-rebounded them. We had more steals. Well, steals were the same. We took more charges. We had more assists. So, like, if you pulled out the stat sheet and said, "Here's the stat sheet from the game," you would say West Green won that game. But it was just one of those nights where we didn't. They guarded well. They were good defensively. You got to watch them a little bit last night play Alcoa. Long, athletic,
sneaky good team.
Yeah, very big. Very big, just across the board. I wouldn't say they're not all muscular, but from the 1 to the 5, it's all over 6 foot.
And I mean, they're a second year program?
Yeah, second year.
For a second year program to make it to the region semis and to be as good as they are, that's really impressive. They really are a sneaky good team, because were they a 3 in the tournament or were they a 4?
They were a 3.
Going into the district tournament?
Going into district, they were.
Okay.
No, they were a 4.
I was thinking they were 4 because Gatlinburg Pittman, but
yeah.
Same as Oneida and what Coach Hosey and I talked about. They weren't your typical 6 seed in the district tournament, and Eagleton really wasn't your typical 4 seed.
No, not at all. I mean, that just kind of talks about that region there with Alcoa and Austin East over there.
I mean, it's tough.
It's tough. But no, overall, I mean, I was pleased with how we played. Just we didn't shoot the ball well, and that's what it came down to. If we would have put the ball in the hole, knocked down a few of those threes, I mean, it would have been a totally different game for us, especially at our place. You know, you pull it within 2 or 3 points, that place is really going to start getting loud. But, I mean, the fans they rocked all night. They were loud. They were cheering. They got up. Just not our night. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I really don't know what else to say. It sucks.
And I mean, yeah, it's hard to talk about one of those nights because that's really all it boils down to. I mean, it's so cliche to say it just wasn't our night, but like you said, when you look at the stat sheet and compare, if you had green on whoever won the battle of each stat, almost your whole side's green except for very few stats, and the stats that aren't green are total points and field goal percentage.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, sometimes
at the end of the day, that's the only two that really matter.
And honestly, you think of sometimes too, like turnovers matter the most, or like
offensive rebounds.
Those are usually the two that people point at the most. Like that's what got us beat tonight. But won both of them, and it's just one of those where it just didn't go your way.
Didn't go our way, man. Just couldn't throw in the ocean. That's all it came down to.
But talking about bringing it to Malsheim again, did you have any of the fans tell you how great it was to have a game like that in Malsheim?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the amount of support, just people coming up talking to me before the game, texting me after the game, just all the support from everybody is really appreciative. And, they were cool about it. Like, Coach, y'all played great. Like, we didn't think you guys played bad. And I'll be honest, we've got some fans that'll straight up tell you, hey, Coach, y'all suck tonight. Thank you.
Those are the ones you like, though.
I know. Yeah, that's the ones I like, be honest with me. But, no, I mean, a lot of people kind of understood, like, if you guys shoot the ball halfway how you normally do, it's a totally different outcome when we're going to Unicoi on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, just the fan support and even the school support, tremendous, man. You couldn't ask for anything better. But in the end, I hated the way it ended. Those four seniors, I told them in the locker room, I was like, boys, I didn't have anything planned to say to you tonight other than practice tomorrow. And, it's tough to come up with those goodbye speeches on the win. We made it through, but we're going to sit down, kind of plan a little banquet a little bit, hang out some more. A lot of them play some spring sports, going to go watch them. Got a few guys playing tennis this year for the first time. So
I've never sat down and watched tennis.
I've never watched a tennis match, but I am this year.
I've not watched tennis any. That's one that I need to get into this spring.
So I'm going to go watch some tennis matches, watch some baseball, and just go support those guys play their spring sports.
We'll talk about the season on a little lighter note in the back half also because, of course, this is the closeout interview I always call it each year, where second half we always talk about the favorites, favorite games, favorite moments, favorite memories and stuff like that. But we're going to go take a break first. We got some food we got to eat first. So it's hard for somebody to eat while they're being interviewed. So you've seen me eating.
Better take my break.
I'm going to talk for a little while, let him go to break, and let him get some food. So we'll be right back in just a minute, get a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned with us here on Grassroots Media.
For more than 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has served customers in East Tennessee with licensed and professional plumbing services. From installing your new faucet to replacing your existing piping system, our team at Tommy's Plumbing is trained to handle the job with professionalism, attention to detail, and integrity. By offering warranties on most products installed by our technicians, Tommy's Plumbing stands behind our work, ensuring that your plumbing needs are not only met, but that your problem is solved for the long term. When you need reliable and professional plumbing service, Tommy's is the only call to make. So give us a call today and let us show you the Tommy's difference.
Pizza Inn offers contactless buffet to go with JoJo's Family Feast or anything on our menu for carryout. We also honor birthday parties and cater to businesses and large events. We make it easy. Call us today. Pizza Inn Greenville.
At Corner Pond, the friendly and knowledgeable staff has the experience necessary to help you out regardless the need. Have an item of value you'd like to pawn or sell? Corner Pond can help. They pawn numerous items of value, including firearms, tools, ammunition, silver, coins, and much more. When you walk through their doors, you'll find well-stocked shelves full of electronics, gaming systems, fishing and hunting equipment, car audio and accessories. And don't forget about the room full of guitars and basses and amplifiers, or their outside lawn and garden equipment. Corner Pond is a case knife dealer and carries numerous used knives as well. Stop by and let the friendly staff at Corner Pond help you today at 432 East Bernard Avenue, Greenville, Tennessee.
Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone Director Service Alan Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner, where we cover everything on the court with the West Creek Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Alan Tolliver. We got to be quiet now because
we do.
Unexpectedly, it filled up pretty quick.
It's supper time, brother.
When we started, I think we were the only ones in here. Now we've got about 4 tables full now, so Yeah, we're trying not to be too loud and bring.
Can't be too loud.
I don't want to
Can't
bring
stay
too much
longer either.
attention. Yeah, no, because at this point there's only going to be less than 6 tables left by the time we get done. So
Once it hits probably about 5:30, this place is
packed.
Yeah.
So we better hurry it up. But hey, last one of the year. You've probably seen it the whole time. It's been on the table. It's not been hidden, but watermelon lemonade.
Watermelon.
We switched it up. We didn't do cherry cola.
We did. It can wait
We
till
just
next
can't
year.
do it. It'll sit in the fridge for a year. When do these things expire?
They don't expire, do
They're not.
they? I mean, they do for sure, but
Bottom. 25.
ooh,
Oh well.
I'll drink an expired
well.
one. It'll just be flat. It tastes flat anyway.
Yeah, it really does. We'll see. Anyway, watermelon lemonade. I'm
Just go
as
for
always
it.
gonna assume this is gonna be like pink.
Try again. Yellow.
No way.
I swear.
Yep, it is.
It's yellow. Does it smell like watermelon? No.
It smells like one we've had already.
It smells like lemonade.
Which one? Which lemonade do we have recently?
Blue raz and strawberry.
Yeah, it was strawberry. That's what it smells like. Yeah. We've had so many this year. They're all starting to run together now. Let me bring the rankings up before we start.
What do I got here?
All right. You tried it yet?
No, have you?
Nope.
Been waiting.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. Oh,
Well, I already like it better than strawberry. lemonade.
already better than strawberry.
It's not better than blue rise though.
No, that's the best. Dude, this is good. You're gonna think I'm crazy.
You've thought I've been crazy before too. Go for it.
825.
825.
That's third.
Top 3. So it's
Third.
going to be a podium Celsius for you this year.
On the ending show, that's the best part.
825.
Dude, that one's good.
I may backtrack on what I just said. I know you loved Blue Raz Lemonade. I think I might like it a little bit more. Because I think I like it better than Grape Rush too.
You gonna be sitting at that 80?
Cosmic Vibe was the fruit punch.
Fruit. It's better than the fruit punch. Dude, this got a good flavor.
Astro Vibe.
Right there.
Astro Vibe. What was it?
Astro?
Fantasy was the
Fantasy
mandarin
was
marshmallow. Cosmic was the fruit punch. Playa Vibe was the pina colada. Also, Lacey tried Playa Vibe today. She
liked
hated it.
What?
Nope. She hated it.
She
so
weird.
she didn't like it. She must have not. She must have really not liked it either because she took one sip.
Oh,
told me-
Astro Vibe was good, dude.
What was it?
Sparkling blue raz. It was the blue raspberry one.
This is tough for me to rank.
Dude, this one's good. Like, this one's not too sparkling.
Do I really remember Wildberry being an 8.5? You had it at an 8.
Is it above Playa?
I don't think so.
Is it above Astro?
All right. I'm going to agree with you and go 8.25. But I think I'm going to slide it in between both vibes.
Between Astro and Cosmic?
Yeah. So it'll finish the year at 5th place for my rankings.
Dude, this one's good.
Last place.
I know you said you couldn't finish this one.
Oh yeah, I had a Red Bull this morning, so I definitely can't drink two full energy
You've
drinks.
got to
in a day.
finish this one, though.
It'll go in the
This one's
fridge,
not-
and I'll drink it tomorrow.
This one's not worthy of pouring out.
No, I won't pour it out. I'll definitely drink it tomorrow, though. They don't go bad.
Dude, Fantasy Vibe down there, too.
Yeah, I had a 2. I'm wondering what cola would have got last year. It's been over a year, so I don't remember how it tastes. I honestly do remember how it tastes because it was a flat, uncarbonated Coke with
It was bad.
without the Coke. Like
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
If you've had it, if you know, you know. It was really bad.
Dude, it's crazy the watermelon's that much better than the strawberry.
I would have expected the strawberry to be better.
Yeah.
It's crazy how strawberry lemonade was a. You had it at a 4 and I had it at a 5, but we both had it second to last place.
Yeah, it's not very good.
No, it's not very good at all.
Green apple cherry.
Green apple cherry was
Looking back at that.
low for me, and it was middle of the pack for you.
Yeah.
It's one of those I look back on. Yeah, we might as well just turn this into a Celsius year in review segment.
Honestly.
Rankings are going to be small today because we don't have as big of a backdrop behind us. But
The grape was pretty good.
grape was good.
Blue Raz Lemonade was gas.
I enjoy seeing the differences in ours because you know how big of a fan of peach I am. You had raspberry peach in the bottom third, and I had it number 1.
Dude, I didn't love the. I mean, it was okay.
Blue Raz Lemonade sort of the same. I had it middle third, and you had it at the top. We both had it second place. That was a good one. Was that last week?
Yeah. No. Last week was
2 weeks ago. Last week was
You got just the burger.
What was last week's?
mango passion fruit.
Yeah.
It's green right there, like I don't know. Had it highlighted for us.
Yeah, you gave it a 7.
I liked it. It was good. I remember you called it mid.
Yeah, it was mid. But I would like to taste them all again cold.
That would be a good little segment to do. Maybe,
I mean, we're gonna have a heart attack.
honestly, if we tried just a little bit of each of them, it's equal to one of them.
Dude, we're like 24 flavors in.
Oh, you're talking about everyone. Lord. Yeah, we got to take like communion shots worth of those.
Communion shots.
All right, I went too far. Basketball.
Oh, what's next?
Year in review.
Your interview.
Let's talk about
Hit
it.
me with one.
Same questions as last year. I didn't go back. That's not going to sit.
That sucks.
I didn't go back and look at the order I asked them in last year, but this is the order I went through today and asked another coach. We'll go games first, whether it's just one game that you like the most or multiple games. What were some of your favorite games or just your overall favorite game to be a part of this year?
Favorite game to be a part of? That's tough. I mean, obviously that Hampton one holds pretty.
It's a big one.
Holds pretty true. I mean, it pushed us through the championship.
Was that your answer last year too?
Yeah.
The consolation game? I think
Yeah.
it was.
I mean, it's tough to say the championship game when you got.
I mean, it's
Big.
wasn't saying that, but I was talking about it's fresh on your mind. So I mean,
Yeah.
recency bias does play into effect there. So yeah,
I mean, any game that came down to the wire, we got beat on a buzzer beater. So
Cherokee, you did get that one.
we did beat
You
Cherokee.
did get
on a
Cherokee,
buzzer beater.
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was nice to host that region game. Like I said, the crowd was great.
That's one of those that even though you didn't come out on the winning side of things, it's probably still one of your favorite ones just because you had that opportunity to host.
Yeah.
It's like we talked about how it's never been done since the satellite games were introduced. So, and I don't know off the top of my head what year the satellite games were introduced.
Oh, yeah,
but
don't ask me that one.
when you always talk about something being first, it's always an honor.
It's been like that for at least a while because it's like that every year I was in high school.
I do remember that.
We went to
Sullivan
Sullivan
East, yeah.
Sheesh.
I remember that. We should do that. We should do a segment where. No, we're not doing that. We're not going through those old memories. Speaking of the word memories, we'll go into that one next. Some of your favorite memories, whether it's favorite, yeah, it flashes every single week on us. Whether it's your overall favorite memory or just some of your favorite memories as a whole. What have been some of your favorite memories throughout the season from beginning when you started over summer all the way to now?
Honestly, dude, from summer to now, I mean, we thought we was going to have a pretty good season. We had a pretty decent summer. We played all right this summer. But just the growth and I mean, it's going to sound cliche, but like the tight-knit team was, I mean, that was probably one of the best things to be a part of. Both the assistant coaches, man, I mean, they bought in, showed up. I mean, it's tough for assistant coaches to make it when they don't work for the school system, and neither one of my assistant coaches work for the school system. And, I mean, they always showed up. They drove to games. They didn't always ride the bus. I mean, you're thinking of the miles they put on their own car. One of my assistants actually coached his boys' team, midgets. So he was pulling double duty doing assistant coaching, coaching JV, and coaching the midget team.
That's a dedication.
So just the tight-knit part of the team, how close the team was, how well everybody got along, it was great. Some of the trips we took together, went and watched the Classic this year together. It was a good time. And, I mean, heck, I don't know how long, I don't know if it's a good accomplishment or not, but we never lost more than 2 games in a row.
All year?
All year.
Never went on a losing streak.
Never went on a losing streak.
Wow. That's something I don't think we had talked about this year that we didn't look back on.
So, I feel like that's pretty cool.
That is pretty
I
cool.
can't say that West Green's done that in a while.
Something else that you brought up to me, I think off record, was the fact that you never lost more than 3 games, I think, by double digits.
3 games.
4 now.
4 now.
Eagleton, yeah, but I mean, out of 30, I just had it at 30-plus games.
Yep.
Only lose 4 of them by 10-plus. That's pretty good. I mean, you look at some teams that are still alive right now, they've lost 4 or more games by more than 10 points. So,
yeah.
I mean, to know that you were right in there at the end of it with every single game this year, that's another accomplishment in and of itself.
Yeah, for real. Super competitive. There wasn't many games we walked out of just saying, man, we got still going.
I don't know what that noise is.
Oh, neither.
That's odd.
Hot water heater.
Oh, I got you. Yes.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard for a minute.
But yeah, just dude, I don't know. This team is special. Obviously, it shows that they were special. Host a first reunion game, and Lord knows how long. So I don't know, man. It's hard to just pick one. But I guess if you made me pick one, I guess it would just be just the team in general.
This one might be a better one. Favorite moment or moments of the year. So memories, of course, you talk about just the memory of the growth of this team and stuff like that. What have been some of your favorite moments that you've seen from the guys this year?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the first years I've had like just several leaders on the team. I mean, we've had leaders in the past, but this year we've had guys that just stepped up continuously, and took some of those young guys under their wing and kind of showed them the ropes. And was like, hey, that ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna work. And really saved a lot for the coaches because it's things that we didn't have to say. Like they said it before we could ever get it out of our mouths. So it's a big thing with a team when you can have player accountability. And props to the young guys for taking the accountability. They never got chewed out or got reminded of something and it was like, oh, you're just saying that because I'm a freshman and you're a senior. They never did that. They took it and they tried to fix what they were doing wrong. So I would say that's probably a big part for us. Never know how big of a difference it is until it actually happens, and it was big with this group.
I think that wraps up the 3 questions that I had about like your favorites throughout the season. Another question I have for you, did you get a technical this year?
No, sir.
Went throughout the whole year without a technical. How many do you have throughout your career so far? You've been what? 4 years now as a head coach?
4 years. First year I got 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Done well. First year I got 3. Second year I got 1 my second year.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the only one I got my second year, we were at a Thanksgiving tournament, and ref called a block, and I asked him, and I was like, can you explain? I was like, this ref thought it was charged. We thought it was charged. Why? And he was like, he was under the rim. I was like, we don't have a restricted area. And he was like, take me right then. Sat me down. I said, all right, man.
Was that the Maryville tournament? Okay.
Take me right away.
Interesting. Did you get into your 3rd year?
I don't know. Not that I can remember.
Wow. So you've done well.
2
3
years.
the first, 1 the second, and none the past 2. So you got a little streak going now.
Now, if you ask me how many times I got told to get back in my box,
Probably a lot there.
too many.
Probably a lot right there. I don't know if I had any other questions. I mean, you've been pretty well about, I guess you could say, behaving on the sideline. No
For the
technicals.
most part. I learned I'm not very good at sitting down.
Oh no, that's pretty evident. You're up for
Yeah.
32 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So if they make me sit down, I really struggle over
I don't know
there.
if I ever see you sitting
I
down.
lied. I got one last year against South Green.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't have known.
I got one last year against South Green at South Green. Yeah, I have to
Okay.
quit. That was Coach Kyle's fault, though.
I don't remember that game last year at South Green. I wasn't at it, so games I'm not at, it's tough to
That one just
remember.
hit me. I was like, oh, yeah, Coach Kyle.
What was this? Can you tell the story behind that one? Okay, if there's a story you can't tell, you just can't
I
tell.
can't tell it.
So what is that? 5 technicals so far in 4
5.
years? That's a good average.
Is it? That's good.
That's
some other answers you've got?
That's a technical every 25 games. That's pretty good.
What's the average you've gotten so far?
Average what?
Sorry.
Average.
Coaches technicals.
Let's see. Coach Hosey had 1 this year. Coach Dyer had 3. Let that be known. Coach Dyer had 3. I got to add that a second time. That was said earlier today in his interview. Coach Buchanan,
I don't think I've ever seen him get
technically 1, but it wasn't his fault. It was assessed to the bench. So none. Coach Tarleton, I don't know if there's been 1 this year. Not that I've been a part of. Coach Donahue, I don't know if he's gotten 1. Coach Broyles didn't get 1 this year. There's not many coaches that I've seen get any this
Coach
year.
Shaw didn't get 1, I don't think.
Coach Shaw, I didn't see her get any, yeah. Coach Stephen Gregg got 1. The same game that Coach Terry Hosey got 1. They both got 2 against Crockett at Crockett, so that was an interesting night. I think that was the only time I've seen both sets of head coaches get technicals in the same game. That's the only time I've ever been a part of that, home or away teams. It's the only time I've seen 2 sets of coaches get technicals. Now, that game that Coach Dyer got a technical in earlier this year at Union County, I saw both teams get a technical, but it was a head coach and an assistant coach, so that's sort of teetering on that line, but not quite.
Actually, come think of it, team-wise this year, I think we only got 1.
That's good, too. So, 1 technical all year for just team or coach?
The entire team, JV
That's impressive.
and varsity.
Can you throw the player under the bus of who it was?
No. No.
I was hoping you wouldn't answer it anyway.
No, it was, I don't know. It was,
Don't say it. Don't even say the game.
he knows that. He knows.
Oh, if you're somebody a part of the team, then you probably know,
they know.
or a fan. I was just gonna see if I'd get it out of you. You've done well being PR trained. We've done these interviews for 4 years
Yeah,
now.
I'm figuring this stuff out now.
Have we hit 50 yet? We're right there close to it if we've not hit it yet. We've probably been to 50.
think so?
I think so. Because this is the 13th one this year. We did about 13, 14 last year. That's 26, 27, 4 years. I'd say we've been to 50. I'd say we've crossed the 50 mark. There's one we do have to be a part of, though. Trailer Trash Podcast.
Yeah, we do got to join the Trailer Trash Podcast. One time. We'll have that one in the gym.
I see them talk about it sometimes, and I saw you were on there in the gym for one, too.
Yeah. We can take them on like a 2v2, like host first.
Shirts, skins, what is it? Shirts versus skins?
They're skins.
Is that what it's called? Shirts versus skins? Yeah.
We'll do that.
All right.
They can be skins.
That's out of pocket. I don't know if we should have said that. We're pushing boundaries this episode.
Yeah,
Not bad, though. I'm not even going to say that.
I turned around a while ago and I was like, man, it's filling up and that's...
Oh, yeah, as soon as you said that, about every table, if you've been to Critters, every table on that side, full right now. As soon as you walk in over there, full. Big table in the middle, full. They pretty much left us alone back here, so
yeah.
Shout out to everybody back. I think they saw the camera, too, and just knew not to get too close, but...
I probably think it's important. And then
I don't know if they can tell how loud it is. It probably did get louder in here. We've gotten louder since the intro, but it seemed like when we did the intro to the second half, there were not quite as many people in here, and it was really quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't want everybody to know, like...
No, when I turned around right then, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've been watching it the whole time, like just people just slowly filing in. But yeah.
That's all I got, man.
That's all I got. We've been blinking for about 10 minutes now, which is about as much as that thing will take, so I want to cut it so we don't lose the footage, because...
Yeah, have to redo it.
I think we do save the footage if it turns off, but it's only happened one time, and sometimes one time is one time too many.
Yeah. It's not our luck, it happened twice. Give us good reason to come back and eat.
Now, I'm going to knock on wood when I say this. I've only ever lost one interview that I've ever done.
Really?
I've never kept count of how many interviews I've done, but there was only one time where I went back home, plugged it in on the laptop, and the interview wasn't there.
That's a tough day.
Coach Kyle Donahue.
Did you redo the show, or did he just say scratch it?
There was one... It sounds so much better. It sounds so much better. There's one that I lost, Coach Donahue's. One that, to this day, I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I probably have, but West Green fans probably don't know about it. I did one my first year with Coach Sean Jones at South Green. And I didn't have the volume on, so we did a whole interview with no audio. So I had to go back. I did redo that one. I did redo the one with Coach Donahue too. And there was one time with Coach Terry Hosey where it was blinking too long and it cut out on us. But it does save the footage. But
That's good. This is going to cut out soon.
this thing is going to cut out soon too, so we'll go ahead and cut it before it cuts it out for us. But
Sounds good, bud. I
finally
appreciate
made
it.
one in Critters
Critters.
Corner.
I guess we'll have to. We owe Malone's one next time, don't we?
We'll do a ride along with Malone's Record Service. We'll do it in. See, that's something that Coach Sauceman wants to do too. He wants to do an interview in the driver's ed car.
Like while driving or just sitting in the car?
Yeah, while driving.
With that camera?
I think somebody else needs to drive though. I don't know. Maybe it's a challenge for me. I can
No.
multitask and drive us and conduct the interview.
Is he going to let you drive the driver's ed car?
I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, let me sit in the back and record.
Good idea. It could be like a vlog.
Yeah.
You can have we can have a cameraman. You got to be back there with Coach Hahn though.
All right. Coach Hahn can record.
Nah, he's got to be part of the interview. It's the Hahn and Sauce show.
So we'll sit in the back and them two can drive.
Who's driving? Sauce.
I guess Sauce. He's probably the only one allowed to drive that thing.
If we do, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, they probably wouldn't let me drive it. Probably, yeah. Maybe it's not a smart idea. I don't know. We've always toyed with that idea, but
You got to try it. If you toyed with it, you got to try it.
might as well. Malone's Record Service, that's a crazy one. Do a ride along with them one day?
It's probably never good if you're doing a ride along with the record service.
No, it's really not. No. But plugging them in, Coach Sauceman always does. If you break down on the side of the road, you need somebody to call. Call Malone's Record Service.
There it
You
is.
need a good bite to eat here on a nice Wednesday night. Come down to Critters
Critters
Corner.
Corner.
By the time this comes out, you can come eat on Thursday night. Get you a taco salad on Thursday night. That's one of my favorites here. Do you like taco salad?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I'm really the same thing kind of
Same
guy.
thing. I am too. Sometimes you got to switch it up though, but yeah, that thing really is about to cut out any
Yeah, it's
second
done.
now. So
Yes, sir.
we'll say
Appreciate
one
it,
more
bud.
time. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Malone Record Service Alan Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner here at Critters Corner. Look forward to seeing you next year on Grassroots Media.